Hello everyone, myself Ashish Desai, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Department. Today we are going to discuss here the product design engineering part second. So in that we discuss the creating tool path in a CAM environment using Autodesk Fusion 360. So first of all we look at the this step bar. So it is having different diameter. So with having diameter we will do different operations over there, that is facing operation, then profile roughing, then profile finishing and drilling. So this the path we have created for the step bar over here. So this is the simplest method for doing uh, generating a cam path. So first of all we look at the draw this step bar. So here we draw this uh, the shape of the geometry, then we formal revolving this with geometry and then finalize this component. Okay, so first of all we draw this figure. So after drawing of this figure we can take finish sketch, then again create more revolve command you can use here. Select these three profiles, then go to axis, then next for that is selection of axis. So after completion of this say okay. So one more operation is required over here, that is the delete. So here we can draw circle. So this cycle is about 10 mm. So after that we can finish sketch. Then again you can use extrude command for negative direction. So this is negative manner. So we can take negative up to 100 like that. Okay. So according to our use, you can take 100 over here. Now we go for the next environment, that is manufacturing environment. So when you enter into the manufacturing environment, so that time we create a setup for CAM environment. So in that we have to select first machine. So after selection of the machine we have to take the setup. So before setup different machines is available with that library, so we can select according to our usage. Then we go for setup and then set off. If it is turning operation is there, then you can use select turning operation. If it is milling operation is there, then you can go for milling operation. So likewise you can take operations wise uh, selection is there. Then next we move for work coordinate system. So in work coordinate system always remember that when turning operation is there, so this axis means z axis is parallel to the horizontal, then and then only it is possible to move the passes the tools. So that's why it is important, that is work coordinate system. And after that we can take this selection of stock selection. So stock selection is important for if it is our job is uh, having dia 100, so you have plus side, so that is 102 mm, so that is 2 mm is our stock size. So after that removal process you can remove it and then we can finalize the component. So first of all we select this theme, that is machine first, then setup, then work coordinate system and stock selection. So first of all we select the manufacturing environment. So here it is clearly mentioned that manufacturing environment is here. So now we go to the design. In that we have to know the manufacturing section. So the manufacturing section we can select over here. The next we have go for setup. So here we set up the new one, then we can pan it for moment. Then we have to select the machine over here. So number of machines available with us, this is recently we used here. In sample basis there is number of machines is available with us, that is Acrotiny 3D lab, then additive and industry is there, NFT 8 is there. So according to the applications you can select for that. Then generic 5 axis, 5 basic basis, head table. So likewise the different operations, as per different operations we can consider our machining process. So this is the machines we have select here. So I select here, that is Autodesk generic mill turn lathe. So select over here. Then next we go for turning. So here turning operation is there, so I can select turning. Then z axis is parallel, so it is not changed to no need to change over here. So we can keep as it is, z axis is parallel to the horizontal axis. Then we move for the stock size. So here in a stock size there are different modes, that is fixed size box. So this is cylinder. That's why you can take a fixed size or relative size. Fixed size means it is not any stock provided over here, but we have provided a stock. That's why you can select relative size cylinder. So in that relative size cylinder, we have take dimensions according to our usage. Suppose we take 2 mm, so it can increase by 2 mm. If you increase by 3 or 4 or 5, so according to usage, you can move 5 to any else. So this is regarding the stock size. Then you can say okay. Then after that we move for the next slide, that is, so here we can done that the selecting machine setup, then coordinate system and stock selection. Now next slide we have given that the different operations to the software, that is facing operation, then profile roughing is there, then next profile finishing is there, then drilling is there. So for facing, the we have to use different tools. So according to our usage, can uh, selecting the tool for pressing, then rough profiling for turning purpose, then profile finishing, then next one is for drilling. So first of all, we select for the first operation, that is facing. So here the turning operation is there, so you can go to the turn face. So here you can select the tool from the directory. So here the operation is there. Now we move for the operation is facing. So in turning there is no special mention that is facing, so only we have select here general, say okay. Then next we go for type. So in the type, this general type is there, say okay. Then next we have to select the facing tool from turning samples. So here the different tools is there, so according to that we can change geometry also. For changing the dimensions, suppose I select this particular tool, that is the name is here, it is mentioned, that is VNMT right hand, and the body material is carbide. So if you require changes in the dimensions, suppose you can get changes in the include angle, so in the dimensions you can directly change these profiles. So material also change, this is there, so according to your research you can change directly. So this is for the change in dimensions. Okay, so we can select particular that face. Then so here we have selected right and head, so let's say okay. Then the tool will be comes for the facing operation. Then here the front side we can take 1 mm or 2 mm. So according to your that face, we can go to the given the offset, that is face, say okay. So this is the first operation for facing. Now we move for second operation, that is profile roughing. So first of all we turn roughly, and then we go for we finish turn. So for that purpose we select the turning option, then here turning profile roughing. So with the help of turning profile roughing, we select for the tool, that is operation. Operation is general, say okay. Then again go to the type. Then next we have go to the this geometry, that is general. Then say okay. Then next move more to the next point, that is the say okay. Next point is for selecting the tool. So it is from tool library, or can say turning sample library. So according to your usage you can select here. Similarly you can take left and right modes also. So right hand you can take selection basis, say okay. Then next we have to select the model front or not. If it is required you can select a front mode or back mode according to usage, then say okay. So this is appropriate for profile roughing operation. Now we move for the next operation, that is the profile finishing. So this is the final operation for turning purpose. Now for moving turning purpose, we go to the turning mode. In that we go for turning profile finishing. So here is clearly mentioned the selection of tool. Again go to the selection, operation, you can select general, okay. Again go to the same, then general, okay. then this type of tool will be available in the turning samples, or you can say turning tutorial library. So this is a library for selection of tool. So according to your usage, you can select the tool and say OK. Now we go for that next point, that is geometry. So here geometry is there. Here we select the rest of machining for previous operation references. So that's why you can take this source, say OK, and then it is done the profile finishing operation. So this is related with the three operations mode. Now we move for next operation, that is for drilling. So as you know that drilling means you create a hole. So first of all we go for drilling operation. So drill option is available with us. So select drill operation, then select tool. So for the purpose we select the operation first. So drilling means we are creating hole, so we can select hole making. Then we move for next point, that is say OK. Then we select the tools. So here number of tools is available, that is ball, then pull, flat, face, tapered shape, boring board, symbol, that is boring bar, then radius, chamfer, counter base. So according to our usage you can select one. So here deselect is here, deselection is there. Then hole making we can select this number of tools. So this deselects, only we select drill. Okay, say OK. Then next we have move for the further operation procedure, that is turning samples. So here the operations tools will be there available with us, that is total metric. So this is a library. So 10 mm diameter is available with us, so that's why I can select 10 mm. So here we can change the dimensions as per your need. So I want for 10 mm diameter, so that's why there is no need to change. Say OK. So I select this, say OK. Then tool is come for drilling purpose. So this is about regarding the drilling operation. So here we select the face, so that's why we selecting the face first, say OK. Now we move for drilling purpose. So now for this is the drilling operations, so we have performed this. The next slide is for, so the next slide is for the performance of the operations. So here the geometry is performed, here the drill history is created, right? So this is history, this is number of tools. Suppose you want change in this particular facing operations, so you have to double clicks on it, then you can according to change as per your requirements, saying that use constant surface finish, surface speed. So as per your need you can change like this, say OK. So again you can change it for these operations also. So this is the regarding the this all of the tools. So here we have to take the references. If it is no, then you can say OK. If motioning is there, OK. So this is the operation procedure. Now we move for simulation purpose. So first of all we go for generate mode, generate the path, yes. So after generating the path we have to select first operation, that is facing, then select for simulation. So first facing is there, so that's why facing operation is done. Then say close. For next operation we check action simulate. So for rough operations, so it can perform like this. So this is regarding the profile roughing. So this is rough finish is there, you can say roughing operation is there, right? So this is the regarding the profile roughing. So you can increase the speed also like this, so the arrow can move on that side, so it can easily faster. Then next say close. Then here we can click again. For reference purpose we can take previous mode, then again go to the action mode, generate, yes. Then for simulate, so here simulation we take here. So this is regarding the final operation, this is finishing operation. can say close. The next go operation for drilling. So here again action generate, yes, then again go for simulation, then take hole like this. So this is operation regarding the drilling. Now we can see all views in a same manner. So first of all, we can press the shift button and select this tool, then select this tool, okay, or can select the operations and then action simulate. So when you start this, so first operation is done, then second operation for roughing process is there, right? Then after that that profile finishing is there. So this is related with the operation modes. We increase the speed here, right? So this is the relation of the roughing operation. So we can turns, right? So this is regarding the roughing operation. The next operation is for surface finish, and then next last is the drilling operation. So this is regarding the simulation of the path. Now we move for generating the that codes, that is NC programming codes. So we go first post process, then here the number of operation, or can say number of machines is there. According to your machine, you can select any one of the that particular type of machine. So I select here Haas turning, because turning operation is there. So Haas turning you can select over here. Mostly it can prefer machine is there, so that's why I select. Then say post, and here we give the path. Suppose I gave the path for desktop, then give the name for this 78925. So like this you can take number and then save it. So after saving the operation, so this tool path is generated for machine. So this tool path, or you can say this machine code, we can directly feed into the CNC machine and perform the your particular task. So this is related with a machining of CNC. So this is regarding the CAM profiles. So this is the simulations we have seen in last way. This is final simulation, and this is the post process, right? So this is regarding the CAM path generation. So this is simple one. Only you have to select the setup first. After selection of the setup, we go to the selection of machine, then we are select the operation type, then work coordinate system, then stock selection. So this is regarding the first. Then you are selecting according to your operations. You can select any one of this, and then you have to finalize the different way. Okay, so this is the tools. You have to select the tool path, and then you have to generate and simulate, and then you have to formalize the post process. So this is regarding the CAM generating tool path. So in the next lecture we will discuss the different types of CAM tool generation path for different components. So thank you.